In a system of two linear equations, there are three possibilities that can occur when solving. Each of the possibilities have a visual representation that can help understand what each answer actually means. So the first is called a consistent system. This is the most common type that you will encounter, and if you have two lines that intersect, the point of intersection is the answer to the system. This kind of system can only intersect at one point, so it can only have one answer. We call this kind of system consistent and independent. So if we have two lines like so on a graph, the point where they intersect is the answer. So right here would be the solution to this system of equations. And since x looks like it is 4 and y looks like it is -1, we can say that the answer to this system of equations is 4, -1. You would want to put it as an ordered pair. Next is called a contradiction. And if you have two lines that are parallel to each other, they can never intersect. When this happens, there is no solution to the system, and we call this kind of system inconsistent. So you have two lines, like so, have the exact same slope, but will never actually cross each other. If you look at these, you could kind of think of railroad tracks. They never cross. These kind of lines have no solution. So when you solve them, you would get some answer like 3 equals 4, 0 equals 1, something like that. That's obviously a contradicting statement. So these actually have no solution. Last is identity. And if you have two lines that lie one on top of the other, then they intersect at infinitely many places. When this happens, we can say that there are infinitely many solutions for the system. We call this kind of system consistent and dependent. So if you look at this, and it's kind of hard to see, but if you just imagine taking a line like so, and then taking a second line and lying right on top of it like this, you would have an identity system where there are infinitely many solutions. When you solve a system like this, you're going to end up with an answer kind of like 0 equals 0, or x equals x, or y equals y, something like that, where something equals itself, which is true. In this case, if you run into that, you can say you have infinite solutions.